The Aston Martin DB11 is a car that effortlessly marries elegance and performance, the kind of grand tourer that can glide through city streets with grace, yet roar with power when unleashed on the open road. It's the successor to the DB9, and with it, Aston Martin set out to redefine its identity in a competitive luxury sports car market. The DB11 doesn't shout for attention, but instead exudes a quiet confidence. It's long, low, and wide, with flowing lines that echo the classic British design language while introducing contemporary cues that show Aston is looking forward, not back. Under the hood, the DB11 offers two engine choices, a 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 or a 5.2-liter twin-turbocharged V12. Both are impressive, but the V12 is the real showstopper. It delivers a thunderous 630 horsepower and can launch the DB11 from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.7 seconds. The V8, developed in collaboration with Mercedes-AMG, isn't far behind, producing 528 horsepower and offering a lighter, more agile alternative for those who prefer a sharper driving feel. Either way, the DB11 doesn't disappoint in the performance department. The power delivery is smooth, almost deceptively so, with a refined surge rather than a sudden jolt. One of the standout qualities of the DB11 is its ride comfort. This is not a car built solely for aggressive cornering or racetrack domination. It's a grand tourer in the purest sense. The adaptive damping system ensures that the suspension adjusts dynamically to road conditions, providing a plush ride when cruising and stiffening up when you need more control in the twisties. On a long journey, few cars offer the same level of relaxed confidence behind the wheel. It's the kind of machine that makes a 2-hour drive feel like a leisurely Sunday stroll. The interior of the DB11 is an exercise in craftsmanship. Aston Martin's commitment to bespoke luxury is evident in every stitch and surface. The cabin can be tailored to suit individual tastes, with a nearly limitless combination of leather, wood, metal, and carbon fiber finishes. The seats are supportive yet soft, and everything feels as though it's been hand-assembled with care. There's a distinct sense of occasion every time you sit behind the wheel, and it never quite fades. It feels like a place where you could spend hours, simply enjoying the ambience. That said, the DB11 isn't without its quirks. The infotainment system, while functional, feels a step behind what you'd find in some rivals. It's based on an older Mercedes-Benz command interface, which lacks the polish and user-friendliness of newer systems. The graphics are dated, and the menu structure can be a bit unintuitive. However, this is a minor gripe in an otherwise beautifully constructed interior, and one that is forgivable when you consider the focus here is more on driving experience and tactile luxury than cutting-edge tech. The DB11 is also not a lightweight car, tipping the scales at around 4,000 pounds. It's more GT than sports car, but Aston Martin has tuned the chassis well enough that it handles its mass with surprising composure. The steering is precise, offering good feedback without feeling overly heavy, and the car's balance in corners inspires confidence. It may not have the razor-sharp dynamics of a Porsche 911, but it's not trying to. The DB11 plays a different game, one of long-distance elegance rather than backrod brawling. Fuel economy is understandably not a strong point, especially with the V12, but anyone buying a car like this isn't likely to be concerned with efficiency. What matters more is the range and comfort, and on that front, the DB11 performs admirably. The fuel tank is large enough to support extended road trips, and the quiet cabin insulation means wind and road noise are kept to a minimum, even at high speeds. Another area where the DB11 shines is its sense of exclusivity. You don't see many of them on the road, and that rarity adds to its allure. It's a car that turns heads not with aggression or flashiness, but with sophistication. People notice it not because it's loud, but because it looks and feels special. It's a car for someone who appreciates the artistry of driving, who values tradition and craftsmanship as much as 0-60 times. In the end, the Aston Martin DB11 is more than just a beautiful face. It's a proper grand tourer with power, poise, and personality. It might not be the most technologically advanced or the sharpest handler in its class, but it delivers an experience that's uniquely Aston Martin. It's a car you drive because it makes you feel something, an emotional connection that many other luxury cars strive for but few achieve. The DB11 is not just a car, it's a statement. And in a world full of high-performance machines, that makes it something truly special.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.